Hello everyone! Today I will create a slipper like this. Like this. Okay, let's do it together. The first step is sketch the top pants. Okay, and use the studio spite. Make a 19 points 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then click OK, and this point should be the same point. Okay, and then you go to set the dimension of this curve. First is okay, dimension of this point, and this point is 23.5, and the dimension of this point, the sketch origin point, is 8.5. okay, and this point and this point seventh. Okay, and the next one is this point and this point, 49.5. okay, oh my god, this point and this point should be the vertical alignment. Okay, and then select this point, and this point is 62, and this point is 80. Wow, and set the height of this point and this point, this 9, and this point and this point is 28.5, and this point and this point is 86. Yes, and then select this point and this point, 163.5, and do this dimension is 96.5. This dimension is 96.5, and this point and this point so 144. and this point, and this point. The dimension is 344.5. Yes, and this point, and this point. $440. And this point and this point is 521. And no, let's move a little bit the point. Okay, this, yeah. This point and this point, this point and this point. Okay, and let's continue set it. This point and this point is 555. Okay, and the dimension of the horizontal, this point and this point, is 74. Okay, and this point and this point is 49.75. And between this point and this point is 67.5. And this point and this point is 62.5. Yes, and this point and this point is 7. Yes, and then set this dimension between this point and this point, 16.25. Oh my god, that's good. And let's move a bit. Okay, and set the dimension, this point and this point. Eight. Okay, and this point and this point is 8. And the next one is you should move a little bit to above all the sketch origin point and set this point 2.5 and the horizontal this dimension $39.75. And this point and this point so 63.5. This dimension 75. This point and this point index 65.5 and this point the origin point $222 and this point and this point $332 and this point and this point $415 and dimension of this point and this point $100 and this part and this part $90 and this part and this part $77.85 just add a point a few points this and this just add 2 points double click in this curve and this part and this part. Okay, and then okay, and then select this dimensions, this point and this point. My God. The last point is drive 75. What? Oh my God. What? Oh. then finish get. And the next step is create the datum pane. Select an angle and select this pane and select this axis and then make a angle fifteens and 30 applied and 45. Do like this until the 90. Okay. Oh, sorry, until 75. Okay, and then you get in this first you should hide all the thumbprint and get the first this and select a B-spline curve and make a 6 point. One, two, three, four, five, 6, and then click OK and set the diameter, set the dimension. This point and this point should be the same point, and this diameter is 17. And this point should be vertical. Okay, and then this point and the origin point should 41, and this point and this point 60, and the dimension of this point and this point 70, and the last one is 80. Okay, and the next is set the horizontal dimension. This point and this point should be 11, and this point and this point 65, and this point and this point 108, and the last one is 163. Okay, and then finish sketch and high this sketch and show this datum and sketch the datum. Okay, and use the same application operation 6.12345 and okay, and set this point and the origin points to the same point. Okay, and oh my god, where's the point? Oh, and this point and the origin point should be vertical. Oh, sorry, not the origins. This and this. Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck? It did shit. Sketch on this point and then make a B-spline curve. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and then click OK and make this and this to the same point, and this point and this point should be the horizontal, and this diameter is, and the next step is set this dimension 16.5, and next one is this point, and this point should be 39.25, and this point and this point 60, and this point and this point 75.25, and the last point is 81, and the next one is set in vertical. This point and this point should be 8.5, and this point and this point 73, and this point and the origin point, the dimension is 122.5, and the last point is 163. Okay, and then next step is finish sketch and hide this, and then hide this datum and show this datum 3 and sketch it. Okay, and then do at the same as the datum 2 and 1. Okay, 6.1 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and this point do at the same. This is same point, and then set this and this to the horizontal and set the dimension of this is 16, and this point and this point is 12, and this point is 68.25, and this point 122, and the last is 163, and then go to set in the horizontal dimension. This point and this point is 43, and this point is 58.5, and this point is 77.5, and this point is 85, sorry, and then you click OK, and hide this sketch and the datum 3, hide them and show the datum 4 and sketch it. Oh my god, sketch the datum 4. And use this tools by and set the 6 point 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and set the dimension is this, and this should be the same point, and then set this should be move a little bit this, and set this dimension to 1, and this dimension is 15, and dimension this point and this point is should be 46.09, and this point and this point is 62, and this point and this point 87, and the last point the dimension is 91. Okay, And next, set the dimension of vertical. Okay, this point and this point should be 11, and this point should be 83. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Real dimension of this curve. Okay, this point should be. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. Okay. Okay. Okay, this point should be the horizontal, and the linear is 16. And this dimension is 68.25. And this point and this point 100. Good. Oops, sorry. This point should be 12, and this point should be 86 point, and this point and this point should be 172, and the last is 163. Set the horizontal. This and this point is 43, and this point is 58.5, and this point is 77.5, and this point is 85. Okay, and then hide this sketch and hide the thumb, and then show this datum 5 and second in the datum. Okay, and use this spy curve. Oh, make a B-spline. Six points. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and OK, and set this point, and this point should be there. Same point, and this point, this dimension is 1, and this dimension is 15. And the dimension of this point and this point 11, and this point 83, this point and this point should be 136, and the last point is 163. And go to set the vertical dimension. Okay, this point and this point is 46, and this point is 62, and this point is 87. Oh, sorry. This point and this point 87, and the last point is 91. Okay, and then finish sketch and hide this sketch and hide this datum pane and show this datum pane and sketch it. And then use B-spline curve. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and set the dimension. This point and this point should be the same point, and set this dimension. Before set dimension, you should move this point a little bit. Okay, and set this dimension to 1.5, and this dimension is 20, and the next point, this point and the origin points, it should be 48. And this point and this point should be a 63.5, and this point and this point should be 94, and the last point is 98. And go to set the horizontal line. Okay, this point and this point 11, and this point and this point 65, and this point is 140.5, and the last point is 163. Okay, and then finish sketch and go to hide the sketch and the datum plane 6, and then you sketch on the this print. Okay, and then go to sketch on the this okay, and make a last curve 6 point 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and set the dimension, hide this. Okay, and set this point, and this point should be the same point. And select this light is 10.5, and this is 40.5, and set the dimension of this point, and this point is 50, and this point is 82, and this point is 121, and the last one is 163. Okay, and then set the dimension on the vertical. This point and this point is 61, and this is 70, and this point is 84.5, and the last one of diameter is 93. Okay, finish sketch, and then you go to the top print and sketch in the top print, and make a curve. B spine light the same as is 1 2 3 4 5 6 4 5 6. Okay, and then set the dimension. This point and this point should be the same point, and okay, let's move a little bit. This should be 2, and this should be 19, and set this point and this point should be 12.5, and this point should be 73, and this point should be 117.5, and the last spot is 163. Okay, and let's set the horizontal. This, okay, this, this, and this part is, oh sorry, horizontal. Oh my god, this part and this part is 92. And this part and this part is 83, and this part and this part is 69, and this, this is 45.5. Okay, finish sketch, and then you show all the line you create. Show. Okay, but before we make a two curve, we should mirror a little bit, because I am sorry to make a long axis. We should mirror them to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5, and pen, select this. Okay, okay, and then hide the sketch. Okay, and then you go to the tool curve and select this, add a new set, select this, add a new set, select this, add a new set, select this, this, and this, and this. Okay, and then I choose this to 10. Okay, I think I choose this. Oh, sorry, change to none. I choose. Okay, and mirror feature, and select the feature, and select the pen you want to mirror it, this pen, and click OK, and then you hide this. Okay, and hide this. Okay, okay, finished. Thank you for watching, guys.